Hey collective, what's up? Welcome to my channel, Journey Tarot. My name is Z. What is up, everybody? I am doing a quick intuitive message here for the collective, all signs included. We are in Sagittarius season. I hope all is well. Please like, subscribe, and share if you like the message and it resonates here, okay? Cool. All right, let's tap right into the energy and see what is going on, what's going down on the timeline here. Happy birthday to all of my Saggies. I hope you guys enjoy your season, your solar return here, okay? So collective, somebody is in a lot of grief here, okay? They're grieving over the Ace of Swords here, something about the truth and your clarity here, okay? This person is in a state of desperation. They want to reach out to you here, and the energy I'm getting from this conversation that they're dying to have, maybe even literally, is, the general theme is, oh, it wasn't like that, okay? Because what came out was the Page of Cups and the Eight of Swords here. Someone wants to put a veil of illusion back over your face, back over your eyes here. And you have already seen the truth, you know the truth, and you have received the clarity here, okay, about what somebody did. Okay, this could be a past situation here. Like, they are grieving, okay? This person could be somewhere in a fetal position, on their knees, in the bed here. They feel like this is their only hope, their only opportunity here to get out of this. I'm hearing alive for somebody here, okay? But alive also could mean like with a win, okay? Because when the Page of Cups popped out and the Eight of Swords, this would have put somebody in the Six of Wands, okay? The Tower came out in the reverse twice. I should have left the spread out. And I'm like, because it was throwing me off. Because again, with the grieving energy and the Ten of Swords was at the top of the deck here. Tragedy has already struck. They're already in this tower. So they feel like the only way they can get out or get some relief is to reach out to you here. And maybe change your perspective of what happened or what went down here, okay? It definitely smells like a betrayal here, okay? This person desperately wants to have a sit-down talk conversation with you here, okay? But with the Tower in the reverse, so is this phone on here. Somebody's calling somebody, telling them all about it, okay? Extra, read all about it. It was in the reverse. So if you have your guard up to this person, because I saw the Nine of Wands a few times and the Two of Swords, Spirit is backing your stance 101%. Okay, this person is not worthy. They are not deserving. They have to stand for judgment alone here. Okay? Ciao. All right, so let's see what this is about. And they're going to be mad about that. Okay? That's what that's giving. This person could have did something in haste, in a rush, impulsively, okay? Somebody also, I don't know if somebody's in surgery here, okay? Maybe they didn't make it. Or it was like surgery trying to get to the truth, to the bottom of a situation here, okay? Somebody could literally be in grief because someone has passed away, okay? And it's that as well as them wanting to reach out here. I don't know. Okay, there's something that is going on, y'all, today, okay? I've been hearing a lot of sirens here. Some type of tragedy has already struck, unfortunately. Yeah, and the Rubik's Cube is at the top of the deck. Diversity, perspective, understanding. View problems from a new perspective and understanding will deepen. I feel like you have already figured this Rubik's Cube out, okay? You already dissected this quote-unquote mystery. Now somebody, I'm hearing scramble. Somebody wants to reach out to you and scramble it again. Okay, child. Child, I don't know what this is about. But I know they're grieving and They want to reach out in the form of an apology here, but they're not apologetic. Okay. This is someone who, because it feels intimate. Like somebody probably doesn't want to go to jail. I don't know what's going on. But I'm seeing you guys be in the 9 of Wands energy. Like you're not effing around. Okay. And your energy is being protected. Okay. I almost wanted to say projected. You know. So they could be projecting your energy in regards to you keeping your guard up here. Okay. Like you could be sending out an energetic message, spiritual message here to whoever this is, to let them know, yeah, you're not with the shits here. Okay. This person has to stand for judgment here. Okay. And this could be a narcissist here, you know, because it's when you're dealing with these type people, okay, because they're a whole type. All right. It's like, they run you over and then they back up and run over you again. Okay. And when they get caught, that's not enough. They want to come and put more burden on you as if, it's up to you to save them or to forgive them. That doesn't have anything to do with somebody's karma and judgment here. Okay. Their karma and judgment is based on their actions from the past. Okay. Like somebody just doesn't get it. And I feel like their judgment has already been written. But they want to reach out to you and try to, make it seem as though you have the keys, you have the ticket to save them. If you even attempt to save them, you would fall under judgment. Okay. And you will be back in another karmic cycle because it's like you haven't learned your lesson. All right. Whoever this is, the way it's coming out. Again, this is somebody here who ran you over, backed up and ran over you again and then took off again. Okay. Like this person double, triple crossed you. So this could be somebody that's close to you. It could be a family member. It could be an ex. It could even be a child, a mother, a father here. Okay. Ex-wife, ex-husband, child's mother. It's someone definitely close to you here, okay? And for somebody, I think someone has passed away, y'all. Like, they didn't make it. If they're around this person, like, this person has so much karma, people don't understand that. Some people you need to get very far away from, okay? Because it's all bad. It's all bad. I'm sorry, y'all. I got a crystal up under my... And it's heavy. Yes, chunk. So we're going to see what this is about, honey. Okay. The Tower came in reverse twice. And again, it was throwing me off because the energy was like, somebody is already messed up. What are they trying to avoid? Spirit said a conversation. They want a conversation with you to like avoid the ending, but the ending is already here. Yeah, the Tower and the Knight of Wands energy here, okay? Yeah, something has happened behind the scenes, y'all, okay? I'm getting a need for speed. Somebody could be an adrenaline junkie, okay? In the last reading I did, we had the Tower and the Seven of Swords. Like somebody was hauling ass here, okay? Somebody could be running from the cops. They could be wanted. Somebody could have ran away from a crime scene. Like, I don't know what's going on here. Somebody could have even crashed, okay? Something could be on fire. Someone just got some news here and it has put them in a panic here or in survival mode. This person was already in survival mode. So at this point, they could be psychotic. Like they're having an episode. Yeah, look at them. I'm telling you, the Knight of Wands to the Page of Cups. They're rushing in. What? I'm giving this energy. I have to talk to them. I have to. You're like, Four of Blades here. You're in a peaceful, a peaceful place here. Okay. Yeah. Damn. Somebody could have got into an accident here. Okay. No, your spirit guys, like they're not having it here. Okay. With the Ten of Swords energy. If this person tries to come towards you here, some shit may happen. Okay. Because they're backing the energy that you're already in towards them here. Okay. got high priestess energy here. I'm telling you. They're backing you 101%. Somebody has to stay in this tower. You already know what the tower is about. You already know what the crisis is, okay? You know somebody's stuck and effed up. I'm hearing despair. Yeah, you already know what they want to talk about. You're aware. Like, you already know. We don't need to have a conversation. Look at this. You already know. Goddamn. Somebody needs to get it through their thick ass head. You already know what they want to say. You already know what their game plan is. Okay? Somebody wants to play on your top. That cycle has been over. When I say desperation, this person better not come towards you, because your spirit team is not playing. You think you're in a crisis. Yeah, 2 of Wands in the reverse. I ain't lying. Shit. Yeah, with the Empress energy. Yeah, nah. 2 of Wands in the reverse. Somebody's roses are blocked. What? They want you to welcome them with open arms here. Okay? Yeah, no. Honey. Child. I'm picking up, it could be a family member here. You got a Page of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck here. Okay? Somebody could want to travel towards you with the 3 of Wands energy here with the 5 of Swords. Child, hell to the no. Hell no. Okay? They're crying and they're mad. This person's emotions are all over the place. 1147, 1111. Queen of Pentacles energy here. Okay? Child. What is this? Somebody could need some food, something to eat, or something, somewhere to rest their head at. Child. Yeah, the World card here. Okay. Ace of Swords. Yeah, the door is closed. The cycle is done. Okay. Somebody thought that the cycle was done with the Magician energy, but no. The Ace of Blades trumped that. And then the door closed. And then the Fat Lady song. Okay? Somebody did the most here to try to cover something up. Cover up, you know, who they were. But the Ace of Swords popped out about this cover up here. Okay? And now the cycle is closed. The divine is saying, I say it's, you know, it's over when I say it's over. Okay? Not this 1-2 little step that you did with this Magician energy here. They're ashamed and embarrassed here. Okay? Because, you know, they did a victory lap in the past here. Okay? But someone's investigating this victory lap that they did. Somebody was putting on. That's what I'm getting with the 6 of Wands energy here. Putting on, piling on, and showing out. Okay? And people could be finding out that this person was never winning. Somebody was always fake. This person was lying. Okay? Again, I don't know the specifics about what has come to a head. Okay? What is blowing up. But with the 6 of Wands energy, somebody was faking. Okay? Somebody was watching this person the whole time. Someone could be under investigation. It could be a Queen of Wands that was in somebody's shit here. Okay? Looking them up. Or I don't know. Let's see what else is going on here. Okay? Because, you know, what happened? What happened here? Confrontation. Okay, conflicts with a partner, a highly competitive work environment, feelings of boredom or frustration, financial instability, disputes over money. So somebody got confronted maybe about some money here. Okay? Someone got confronted. You had to use your intuition in this situation here. Let's see what else. So there was some type of confrontation that took place in the past here. Okay? You have the Hermit energy. Somebody wasn't playing. You could be dealing with the Virgo, but somebody was not playing, honey. This is the energy of somebody confronting somebody, asking them about something when they already have the truth. Okay? You see how this Hermit is looking? They're not effing around. Like, whoever this is, they had already made someone here, okay? They already had somebody all figured out, is what I'm getting. Taking a break from love to reflect, gaining self-awareness in relationships, seeking a deeper sense of purpose in your work, shifting focus away from materialism. Could have been a Virgo that got confronted here, but what I'm getting is someone in their environment in this situation could have pulled back here, okay, to actually see what was going on. Yeah. Something returned to sender, honey, with this courage and this defeat, okay? Yeah, because they feel defeated here. Now somebody feels like the target, okay? Now they feel like the target. They feel defeated. Somebody thought they were smart, intellect, could be dealing with the Gemini. Damn. All right, let's see what else is going on here. So they got confronted, honey, okay? This could have been about money. This could have been about a relationship here. The sun. The sun is shining. Big Leo energy here. This is about exposure. Illumination, apathy. Yeah, now somebody's depressed. Boredom in your love life. Discontent with your job. Feeling unhappy with your career. Disillusionment with money. Envy of others' financial situation here. So somebody could be getting exposed for their envy of the past here. Okay. This also could be about cheating here, okay? I'm getting someone who was never satisfied, especially if this is a relationship here, okay? This is about someone putting on a front. Maybe you could have been with someone in the past and they felt like you weren't enough, okay? And they tried to play it off. Apathy. Someone wasn't happy in the past. Sun card. Okay. Again, this could have been a partner who was bored. Okay, with the relationship with you. Take it how it take it how it levitates. Okay. Take it how it resonates. The Lovers and the Emperor energy here. Yeah, there's definitely a cheating scandal timeline for somebody here. Now, these two could be arguing here. Okay. Ciao. So the truth is, somebody was uninspired. Okay. So this could be about someone who didn't want to take accountability here. What is this? Lies. It came up sideways. Lies in the relationship. Yeah. Potential affair. Feelings of suspicion. Gossip and sabotage at work. Jealousy among colleagues, shady business deals, fraud, theft, or scams. This person was like sabotaging this relationship here. Somebody didn't want to tell you the truth, okay? Maybe they didn't want to be, monogamous. They didn't want to be in a committed relationship here, okay? Maybe somebody wanted to see other people. And they didn't, they didn't want to speak up about that here, okay? So they told half-truths here. Somebody could have told a half-truth about the past here. They were lying, though. This person was wearing a mask here, okay? This could be someone, I'm hearing superficial reasons. Somebody wasn't into someone from the get-go, or they had a specific agenda about why they got with you or somebody else surrounding a relationship, okay? Maybe you fit the bill to a certain community here, okay? But I'm getting like their heart and passion wasn't in it, okay? Like somebody was always two-faced it from the get-go. This is coming out with the Sun card. Openness and honesty in relationships. Yeah. Passion and determination in your work, inspiring or leading others with confidence, making strong financial decisions. Hope, okay? So you have hope and charisma here, all right? This could be about you moving forward in a connection where you keep it real with your partner and, they do the same with you here, okay? Interesting. Confrontation here, okay? So someone told a lie in the past, honey. Justice. Yeah. So you kept hope alive that you would get justice in this situation, because it's not all about a relationship. Not the way this person is desperate to reach out. There's some consequences that somebody is trying to run from, okay, or prevent. Yeah, here we are. 777. A financially secure partnership, building a lasting career, securing a stable future here. This is about materialism and stability here. Somebody could have received a windfall or inheritance. Establishing a solid financial foundation here. Okay, so you guys are getting your inheritance with the 777 here. Okay, maybe this is what some lies were about, and somebody confronted somebody here. Okay, child. Yeah, someone here who they deal with they have a lot of instability here. And I feel like this is on a mental, emotional, and a material level here, okay? They could have had something to do with receiving an inheritance that was not theirs. You're getting justice here, okay? You had to keep, you had to keep hope alive is what I'm seeing, yeah. Someone's going to be honest with you. You could have inspired someone to be honest here or make the right decision. Yeah. Okay, somebody could be like following in your footsteps here. I don't know. So someone got confronted here. Okay. So I'm picking up on an X. This person cannot come towards you with the Two of Wands energy. If they try, they might end up on Nightmare on Elm Street. Like, this is not a game. This is not a game here. Somebody should have thought twice. Okay. I'm hearing they thought they were on Sunnyside Drive, but this shit would turn into, a Nightmare on Elm Street real quick. Okay. From 0 to 100 real quick. Somebody needs to be careful on the road, because they're losing it. So Ace of Swords. Let's see who confronted who, child. What's going on? Who confronted who? There's a confrontation going on behind the scenes, collective. This person is feeling some type of a way about some half-ass lies that they told, okay? Somebody wanted status, okay? Now they're trying to numb themselves here. Yes, shady dealings here, okay? This person could be overindulging. They could be drinking. This could be an abuse of, like, substances here. Because they don't want to deal with it. This Ace of Swords is heavy. It's heavy. It could be more than this. Could be people confronting them, okay, about these lies. Yeah, somebody made a shady dealing in the past to have a big break. This could be somebody trying to sacrifice someone or something for fame, okay? Shady dealings and big break, okay? Well, a major moment is brewing. This could be the launch, the offer, or the shout out that changes everything here. There's money, influence, or power changing hands in a way that isn't meant to be traced here. So, this was done in the past, in the dark, and it was never meant to come out here, okay? Yeah, a gold digger. You were dealing with the gold digger, or they were. Same difference, right? And someone is spilling the tea here. Fantasy world here. This was only an illusion that they were going to live the life, okay? Somebody wants to come tell you you didn't see what you saw. You don't know what you know. Or they want to give some piss poor reason as to why they did something here. They want to try to make you feel sorry for them. I believe this person has to stand for judgment. If they ain't never stood for judgment alone in their life, maybe not even as a child, every dog has their day, okay? Somebody sold you out. Shady dealings, big break. Somebody thought they had hit it big off of your inheritance here, okay? Toxic ties. So somebody's being confronted over like a Six of Pentacles energy here. Some corruption here, bribes, payoffs, whatever this is. Yeah, inner turmoil. We don't give a damn. Yeah, scam alert. So they're having a lot of inner turmoil here over this scam that they tried to run successfully here. This villain. They may be smiling on the outside, but they're spiraling on the inside. Pretending everything's fine has become its own crisis. They're in a crisis. And I feel like that has hit a brick wall. Okay. So somebody's a scammer. Shady dealings, big break, and inner turmoil. Okay. Not only did they steal something from somebody, okay, again, inheritance, whatever, they wanted people to look at them, okay, as if they had made it, is what I'm getting. It's weird. Secret affair. Okay. And then ex drama. Something about an ex and a friend at a party here. Okay. Somebody could have met somebody on the scene here, nightlife here, okay, and they trusted this person here. All right. There could have been a friend that was involved as well. This is definitely about an ex here, okay. What's at the bottom of this deck? Scam alert, child. There could have been a confrontation in the past, like a meeting here, okay, where somebody was approached with a proposition here, having to do with the scam here, okay. They trusted this person is what I'm getting. This also could have been a friend that introduced someone to another person, is what I'm getting, child. Yeah, workplace and girlfriends here. I feel like somebody was out and about here. I don't know if someone was doing something, you know, when it comes to their sixth house where, you know, they were always out on the scene is what I'm getting with the workplace here. Okay. Like somebody could be in a certain industry where they meet a lot of people here, you know, on the whim, on the fly, because it's just a part of whatever they got going on here. Okay. But I feel like they ran into a female or two with this workplace and they came up with some type of scam, honey. Okay. I'm hearing somebody could have put them on to this person. Yeah, and it fell right on big break here. Ooh, child, somebody's going to jail. Damn, somebody's got set up. So I'm getting somebody was in an industry here, okay? And they fell down. I want to say they fell in love. They ran into a scammer here. There was some type of deal that was made, okay? Shady dealings, blood money for a big break here, okay? And I'm getting for somebody's friend set them up here. This little meet and greet, okay? This little introduction here, because the jail card fell right on big break here, okay? Yeah, no. Somebody's going to jail. This was never going to get somebody to the next level, okay? Jupiter retrograde. The universe is pulling back the covers. Do the work to achieve the dream. They did not. Somebody wanted the dream without doing the work. Shady dealings and big break. Now they're having a lot of inner turmoil. Awareness to complacency. Somebody was complacent. They wanted something for nothing. Okay? This big break is leading to jail. It's leading to prison. Damn. They trusted a friend. Okay? Maybe this is someone they go out with here. They party with here. Here, nightlife, night scene. And there could have been some type of introduction here, you know? And I'm hearing this person could put you on. First I got too hot, now I'm cold. They thought this person could put them on. Or they had connections into whatever industry. Yeah, I ain't lying. I am not lying. Finances, but see, raw, organic, natural, and authentic is in the reverse here. So they could have been, they were well aware that this person was running some type of scam. This is what they do, okay? That's what I'm getting with the finances here, okay? So this was a feminine energy that they worked with here, okay? For a come up. For an easy come up here. This is how this popped off here. Raw, organic, natural, authentic. It was in the reverse. Finances here. Okay. They knew somebody was a fake. They knew somebody was a scammer. I feel like they were okay with that. But they felt like, this would never catch up with them here, okay? Yeah, somebody was putting on, piling on, grandstanding and showing out. This person could have been bragging about, what they do, how they do it here, okay? These cards are in reverse again. Whatever. Wow. Ooh-wee. Yeah. Yeah, something is over. The harpy eagle, damn souls, underworld. That's what I'm saying. Like, tragedy has already struck, okay? Concealed assets moved in secret in the reverse. Somebody is exposed. They're exposed here. Miss Cleo fell out here, okay? Somebody did not have the gift. They didn't see that coming. Wow. So this person, somebody could be getting exposed for, like, I don't know if this was like money laundering here. Again, something about white collar criminals. Okay, white collar crime. Okay, embezzlement, money laundering here. This could be just scamming online. Concealed assets moved in secret in the reverse. It's no longer a secret here. Okay, this trusted friend. Somebody was dealing with a fake. This person could have been boasting and bragging about, like, their dark high priestess practices here, as if, like, this would never catch up with them again. Yeah, this drama is over. It's over, okay? Someone could be into the same sex. They could do a lot of rituals. Wow. This friend was not to be trusted. But they trusted them anyway. But hell, they were untrustworthy, okay? So somebody needed to spice their life up here, okay? Maybe even the bedroom, who knows? And they got more than what they bargained for here. And they're shook about it, okay? Somebody is shook. They're in fight or flight because they're guilty by association here. Yeah, party. Child, So there could be other people involved. I'm getting, like, this friend. It could be a friends of a Jezebel energy here, this scammer, as well as their friends here, okay? This person here, date night, because this was a setup. Yeah, this was a setup. Everybody's going to get pulled into something is what I'm getting, okay? If this was your ex, this person was set up. But could I say they were targeted almost here, but they were complacent in every step. You know what I'm saying? Like, they were aware that they were dealing with a scammer. They were aware they were dealing with someone who gets money illegally here. They were okay with that. But what they wasn't aware of is that a friend of theirs was setting them up with this person here, okay? And I feel as though the outcome wasn't jail. But the outcome was some type of takedown of this person. We're going to get some confirmation. It's almost like they had a friend that wanted to take them down. They didn't feel as though this would go to jail. Somebody also could have been, I know I'm here elusive. Someone also could have been jealous of someone that was in a certain industry here. Okay. Yeah, because, so they wanted to stop this person. Okay. Yeah, from going up the ladder, ascending, and walking through this door of prosperity here, okay? Oh. So I don't know, this friend could get pulled into it as well, okay? Damn. They wanted to stop this person. Somebody had a friend here, okay, that could have introduced them to a Jezebel energy. This was to stop them on their path here. Yeah. Damn. Yeah, Venus retrograde here. They sent this person in to make this person reevaluate their love life, budget, deepening their sense of self-worth and closest values here. Oh, damn. They glamored the hell out of them. It's all this too much. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Y'all. All right, let's get some more clarification on this friend, because I got to know. This is too much. And now these cards are topsy-turvy again. They could have been glamoring this person in the relationship here, okay? I want to know what was going on here. See, this person's protection was weak because they were playing games with you even before all of this transpired here. Okay, somebody was a fake, you know? Maybe this is someone who really wasn't into you. There could have been, like, this person could have been an opportunist, is what I'm getting, you know? This is the type of person who felt like they were missing out on something here. Okay, you could have been a divine masculine or divine feminine that was right in their face here, like you were the prize. It's the type of person that'll see their friends going out and having a good time, like they're single friends, and they'll feel some type of way, like they're being chained or held down or held back here. Somebody played right into another person's hand, okay? Wow. Sorry, you guys. These cards always get mixed up because some of them are sideways. Finances here. Put that back. Noir, organic, natural, and authentic here. This little meet and greet that they had, honey. It took them slap the fuck out, okay? Put them out the game. Somebody here, that's exactly what that is. I don't know. Whoever this is, you could have had an ex that had a destiny that was calling. And a friend sent in I heard a killjoy, okay? It was like a Kill Bill type operation here. Took this person right on out. What was going on with this apathy here, okay? Let me come back to that deck. What was going on with this apathy and these lies in the past? Because this person was bored in a relationship. Maybe they went out a lot. Avoiding eye contact like a pro. Social anxiety, shame, and discomfort. Ghosted again. Rejection, silence, and confusion. This person was lying to your face, okay? Yeah. Rejection, silence, confusion. I feel like this could have been you in the past, okay? Feeling rejected in your own relationship here. This person couldn't make eye contact here because they were a liar. This is someone who was sitting around feeling like they were missing out here, okay? I mean, I'm hearing not marriage material. Somebody's just not, they're not the commitment type. But they could have been real with you about that, you know? Calling it a phase. Yeah, minimization, escapism, self-deception. Maybe this was you, okay? 5 years ago could be significant here. Feeling like this person was just going through something here. But the house was on fire. Okay, this relationship was on fire. Shopping to feel something here. So there was a lot of avoidance here, okay, in the past. Emptiness, impulse spending, and escapism. We have escapism here twice, okay? This could have been you or them in the past. Now somebody is overthinking, racing thoughts, insomnia, loops, falling for red flags here. Somebody was looking for something to do though, okay? This person was easy prey. They were easy prey. Now these concealed assets are not concealed and they are not moving in secret here. And honey, their mind is racing thoughts. Excuse me, they fell for a whole red flag. Organic, authentic, in the reverse with finance. Wow. What else was going on in their psyche? Putting off feeling again. Okay, delayed, grief, resistance, shutdown. I feel like they can't do that anymore. Again, prior to me cutting on the camera, I had the Ace of Swords and the Five of Cups here. Someone has been avoiding their feelings. I'm trying to save them for another day or later date is what I'm getting. And they can't do that anymore, okay? Child, what is really going on? Yeah, bottom of the deck, it says shadow work. Tomorrow, maybe, resistance, spiritual procrastination here. Someone is breaking down, collective. Okay, this person is breaking down. Mentally, psychologically, emotionally is what I'm getting. This person was shady. Very shady. Now there's somewhere trying to make like an ostrich and stick their head in the sand. Okay. Wow. So let's get some information on this friend, child. Okay. Let's see. Somebody could have cloned somebody's phone. Somebody could have taught somebody how to clone somebody's phone here. Okay. Leo. Somebody could have cloned a Leo phone, or a Leo could have cloned somebody's phone. Or this also could be the energy of this getting exposed. Shine bright, overcoming fear. Own up to your greatness. Learn to take the lead. Willpower. Temperance energy here. Okay. Sagittarius could be significant here. Somebody could be suffering from like seasonal depression. Ooh, a lot of fire. We got Aries, Leo, Sagittarius here. Okay. Learning to love ourselves. Trust instincts. Lead without fear. Discovering who I am without you. That's North Node in Aries here. Somebody could have a North Node in Aries here. Okay. So this enemy of a friend is like they acted as a savior unconsciously on your behalf. Okay. This was done. That's why the divine let it happen here. Okay. Yeah. Somebody's ex-bestie. I can't make it up. They best friend. Somebody's ex-bestie could be an Aries here. Somebody could have had a friend who felt like they didn't deserve you. Okay. Or they were jealous of you. Somebody was jealous. Like there's a karmic masculine that was in a relationship with a divine feminine, or a karmic feminine energy that was in a relationship with a divine masculine here. They were jealous of that. Ex-bestie. There's something here about child abuse here. Okay. Could have been some false accusations that was going on. Yeah. The ex-bestie of a Leo. Okay. Somebody's a stubborn enemy. So this could be you or them. Somebody has an ex-best friend that's a stubborn enemy. You could have cut somebody off here and they backdoored you with an ex, but they could have set this ex up with somebody else. I don't know. Yeah, a lawsuit coming. Damn, somebody's worried that they're going to get sued. Damn, this could be somebody's parents. Okay. Shit, what is going on? Oh, God. What's going on? They're overthinking, child. Somebody's nervous. Anxiety is at an all-time high. We got overthinking hour. 9 of Blades and lawsuit coming. This could be about some false charges here. Somebody's parent could be a soldier or in the armed forces here. Okay. Their phone has been cloned. Okay. People are talking. Yeah. Somebody was targeting children so they can blackmail somebody here. Something got very messy. What was going on with the false charges? What the hell? How did the false charges come into play? Somebody's ass is getting sued. Oh, I ain't got time for this. Not again. Not again. You could be saying that. Not again. Evil people in high places here. Yeah, somebody took something way too far. Okay? Because what the hell is going on? Virgo, North Node in Virgo. Setting boundaries, being of service to others without compromising your boundaries. Problem solver. Offer solutions, the healer. Okay? You got evil people in high places, and then you got Neptune at the top of the deck here. This is about illusions here. Okay? A classmate. This could be somebody you went to school with. They're under investigation here. Okay? It could even be a child's father that slept with somebody's friend here, an ex-best friend. I got Virgo out here, Pisces. Infected fell to the floor and never deserved your love and loyalty fell to the floor. Okay? Wow. Did somebody try to send somebody your way to get you sick? What is this evil people in high places here? Okay? Something is messy. God damn. It's messy. Because you got somebody's parents here. Okay? There's some false charges that's popping up. I feel like there was a lot of people on board with a breakup or targeting someone. What is this? That's why I'm going to these cards, honey, because they open up like 10 doors to Pandora's box. So someone was supposed to set boundaries without compromising their position here is what I'm getting. They didn't. Okay. I'm also getting like someone, it's like putting a bug in somebody's ear to get them to self-sabotage here. This could be this ex-best friend. Okay. Child. Yeah. It's an Aries. Somebody is about to go through absolute destruction here. Okay. Complete destruction. Okay. Underbelly of emotions. What lies beneath the surface is what Pluto energy talks about here. Okay. They can't let go and let God, possibly because they've already like denied God. Okay. That's what I'm getting in Aries here. This person thought they were God. Child. Somebody can't come to you in all this mess. Oh, they told me to go back to this inheritance here. So there was a lot of people involved to take somebody's inheritance here. They caused a whole scandal, okay? You're getting justice. So this is why hope came out. Because there's several different parts, okay, and several layers. And all you could do was hold on to hope, okay? And it's about, you're about to see that. I feel like somebody came at your ex. You also had some family members, parents. This could be an aunt and an uncle. This could be your parents just saw 47 people are waking up surrounding this situation here. Somebody made some connections, though, with people at the top, okay? Aries does talking about, direct communication and leadership as well. First house, self-image here, okay? Somebody's shitting bricks right now. I do know that. I'm getting killing two birds with one stone. There are some evil eyes on an ex here, okay, as well as a divine feminine is what I'm getting. Vice versa. Take it how it resonates here. I feel like somebody wanted you to be looked at as untrustworthy. Okay, someone who didn't deserve love or loyalty here. Okay, but they use that. They tried to make that happen here with a false narrative here. Okay, surrounding your health. The old okie doke. Child. Rats. Okay, rats. Let go and let God in the reverse. So somebody didn't want to surrender this, okay? And Aries, they didn't want to surrender this. This is why it's so messy. This is why it's so messy here. Yeah, they were warned about this manipulation. Manipulating several people and several entities here, okay? Child. Yeah, because abandonment here, okay? Efforts seem invisible and feels undervalued. Experiences genuine hurt and feels deeply betrayed here, okay? This person could have manipulated people to abandon you. That's why we saw infected fell to the floor would never deserve your love or loyalty here by making you look a certain way, okay? Yeah. A lot of people fell victim here. because of their lack of discernment here and possibly just common sense and abandon you, okay? There was somebody in this situation that had power and pull, but that person they're up all night overthinking, racing thoughts, insomnia, and loops. They're spiraling, okay? This evil person in a high place that was pulling strings, yeah, family ties. There's a whole family that was manipulated, honey, okay? Crash dummies. Oh, yeah, with the 777 energy here. Yeah, now danger is approaching this family here, okay? Ciao. What the hell? You got to be more careful. They did not want to let this go. Let go and let God in the reverse. I don't think I've ever gotten that in the reverse. Oh, my. Damn. Third party situation, honey. Evaluation criteria, okay? Unfair assessments rarely sees the full picture, focus on shortcomings, and misses out on potential. Somebody was listening to a third party, okay? They listened to a third party. They followed behind a third party's agenda. Somebody who was making an unfair assessment here, okay? There's also somebody's worried about paperwork, okay? If you haven't watched the last reading, watch that, okay? Somebody put some documentation in black and white, and honey, it's got them strung up, okay? Yeah. Ow. Family ties. All right, let's close this out. Setting the record straight here about this betrayal. Underbelly, belly of the beast, Pluto energy here, okay? In the thick of it. Getting played. Several people here got played, trying to play you. Yeah. Setting the record straight, and it fell right on Pluto. Child, look, I'm telling you the truth. That's why somebody was crying over the Ace of Swords, honey. Somebody is somewhere on their knees. Police, I'm telling you. Somebody does not want to go to jail. With this paperwork evaluation criteria, somebody filled out something that they shouldn't have. They checked the wrong effing box. Okay? They lied. Police, setting the record straight. This person was trying to put a target on your back. Now they trying to run away from the police. Get the F out of Dodge here, okay? Now they trying to run away. Ha! Okay. Wow. And it's an evil person in a high place that's going to take a fall, okay? Oh, yeah. Private relationship and protection. Somebody had a private relationship here for protection, okay? So somebody could have been dealing with an official or something like that behind the scenes and using them for protection here, okay? So I don't know if you were supposed to be the scapegoat from the get-go here. Yeah, someone's in their feelings. It could be a Virgo. A situation is about to explode. Things are about to pop off in flames. It fell on Pluto. I've said it before. You know, the tower is the building burning down here. The roof's on fire, okay? But Pluto is like an earthquake opening up beneath the tower and swallowing the whole damn thing, okay? That's what's about to go on, right? Some shit is about to be uprooted. There's a lot of volcanic activity going on at this time. I was looking it up. They said the Ring of Fire has been activated. Ciao. All right, collective, that has been a reading. Thanks for watching my channel, Journey Tarot. Bye.